Hey guys, welcome back to my Minecraft jungle playground, where I've been experimenting with butchery machines, and I think I've come up now with a design that is particularly effective. Seeing it here, the prototype, and over here some actual functioning versions of it. Not that this is functioning, I suppose. Production versions of it. Well, they're not quite production either. Anyway, so what have we got? It's broken into three sections. The breed pen, the sorter, and the slaughter area. Alright, so how does it all work? Well, the animals stay here and they get fed and breed, and eventually push each other up into here. The sorter, where they're launched into the air, and pushed around, depending on their size. So, because I'm large, I got pushed over towards the slaughter area. The small ones get pushed back down there, mostly, except if they're jumping, which they tend to do a lot. And it seems to work quite well for sorting. That mechanism no-therm. I've got some slabs, and they so there's actually a space. If I can show you on the outside here. On the outside again. There's a space here where the young ones can come back through. Right, so that's the functioning elements. What are the logical elements? You just have some self-resetting delay loops. And that just activates all the pistons. Some pistons stuff here. I reworked all this for the production because it's crazy having all that redstone everywhere, and also added a few more ands to control logic. So yes. I've been using it with sheep, cows, and to some extent deer, with good results, except for the deer, perhaps. The deer tend to have troubles. I'll get over to them in a second. Right. But here you can see the enhanced layout using the transmitters and receivers. Also, I've got a control system here where there's a timer, and there has to be wheat observed here for a minimum period of time before it will come back on. That's just to try and optimize the resource usage, which I should have checked before I started actually. Right, so let's just come back to this and see how we go. How much weight have we got in here? Oh, frame out. Okay, that's stashed up. Alright, so yeah, so the wheat situation, it consumes a lot of wheat because it's feeding the sheep every 8 seconds or so, and that adds up to a lot. This poor old farm here is not able to deliver enough wheat to cover that on its own, so I have investigated various methods of bone meal production because I didn't want to have. I mean, if I can get this is slightly smaller, really, I can compact that in around it. I tried to double the output, and it was successful to some degree, but not quite at doubling. I then tried the deer because the horns can be, the antlers rather, can be crushed into bone meal, and they're having trouble in that they're consuming very large amounts of wheat because even the young ones were taking it, and also dying, even the young ones as well, dying in some pressure points with the breeding because of their antlers, the antler size. I tried to limit their jumping around, because it seems to be when they jump around, but still having some difficulty getting that to be let's just say trying to get it to be RSPCA compliant, trying to get it to be non-wasteful in resources because they're dying outside of the capture areas. But I might need to investigate that. My current solution to getting bone meal fast is, of course, the good old skeleton farm, which I've modified a little bit to take advantage of create. Let's just wait for them to come in, spawn in. There they are. And that makes short work of them. Then we get some bones and we can grind them into bone meal. Cool. But that only works when you're close to them. So that's been working since I've been down here, in this area. That skeleton farm's been working. The spawners only work when you're within a certain range. So we've been getting extra wheat. You can see that that's gone down a lot. How many mutton have we got? 8. Oh, that's pretty good. 8 mutton for something like 20 wheat. Not bad. The problem comes if it's going to pull off all of the livestock. So Yes. I'm having to run it intermittently, only when it's got enough wheat to run, which is not all the time. I'm still having trouble supplying. Like, yes, this bone meal solution is not the greatest. So I would need to have several of these skeleton farms everywhere. Or perhaps I could have them underground. Sure, they're very large. I don't like the idea of it, but I'm not sure that I can get this to be efficient without multiple wheat farms. So that might have to be the solution, installing multiple wheat farms, but although it's going to look really devastating in the landscape. Since they have to be out in the air. Anyway, I think I've covered everything. I'm doing some experiments with chickens as well. They popped out. Anyway, thanks for watching.